All right, it's Tuesday, July 1st, just following up on the QQQs. You can see after buying some puts here on bar number 3, the beginning of bar number 4, we are continuing lower on the daily chart until price action proves otherwise. We are working towards this target to the blue line here for a short-term broadening action. We'll see if that unfolds. And I was able to scale out of this trade and set up a kind of no-risk trade. I bought the 553 puts at 553, just scaled out at 650. To set up a no-risk trade a point higher. They're asking 665 right now. So we will find out how deep this pullback may want to go and what unfolds. It's kind of interesting in the sense that, it's the first day, like I said, on this daily chart that you have an opportunity below the midpoint of the prior day and opening price action that confirms to kind of play the downside after a lot of exhaustion risk to the upside. We've made all-time highs here, so that could be an area where it certainly pauses. It tried to break through, but for now, we're below the weekly open, and this is a shortened week, I believe. But anyway, we'll find out if this holds red. Do we kind of try to come down, follow through a little bit lower into next week, but not really hit the bottom of this broadening green bar and then start up? That would be a good buy signal. Today it could be a possibility where we don't reach our target down here, either today or in compound fashion, and then have a 2-up day. That continues the uptrend. But until we get that, we have to, now see if we broaden to the, downside a little bit. And there are some targets down here and some gaps to fill. So we're just going to see at no risk, what really happens here in this overall uptrend that's at exhaustion risk. Do we really move a lot lower? This is the first target down here on the daily chart. Or is this just a big, strong uptrend that's just pausing a little bit and really doesn't build any momentum on the pullback? So we're going to find out, but it's definitely at the moment, in the very short run, the right way to be on the downside, and then we'll see how negative things get. Also, the monthly chart, which is today's the first day of the month, obviously we're starting red a little bit. So, when you have this, even though you have a big green bar here and you kind of expect that high to be tested, you can go red either, for a short period of time or maybe even the entire month, as long as we stay below the open. So that's kind of a key reference point, even though I'm still looking for some kind of pause, maybe in the midway point of this green bar, and to eventually start up and take out that high. So it's not as if I'm really bearish, but I do know that there is potential, for a deeper pullback if price action wants to lead that way. So this is the very beginning of it. No risk right now. We'll see how much lower it goes, and until some of these reversal areas develop back to the upside, I'm back on the downside here, and just going to let price action at no risk now kind of guide me, both on the daily chart. Do we hit our first target? Does this weekly chart hold red and follow through a little bit into next week? And I know what has to happen here in terms of some failures to the downside to get back, to the upside. So that's what's happening, but it's all at no risk. We're heading lower here in the morning on the QQQs.